Welcome again, brothers and sisters, to Yahweh's instruction. Which here at Yahweh's instruction, I do and say everything according as it has been written. If it wasn't written, that means it doesn't exist. Facts and only facts. Everything that is done under the heaven is written down. That we, the last generation, should know our past, our history, where we're coming from. And by knowing your past, where you're coming from, you will know where you're going. And that's the most important thing. You can use the past to navigate yourself towards the future. So today here at Yahweh's instruction, brothers and sisters, I'm doing a next very controversial studies here. Here at Yahweh's instruction, as you all can see, I don't play around with mainstream stuff, because majority of the stuff you see on mainstream, that's a lot of falsification to mislead you further and lead you away far from the truth. The knowledge that we should have, they're afraid of us to possess such a thing, because it's all about control. Right from the governmental system down to the church system and whatsoever organization they may set up. They don't want you to be independent of them, because they do need you to keep whatsoever they're doing going on. So here, brothers and sisters, I was actually, speaking to some guys about some scriptures here, that not all things that are written in the Bible is true. There's a lot of things that has been taken out and falsified. And these guys let it seem as if I am crazy. So I'm going to show them that I'm crazy, because the person that shows me what's there, what's false, that means he loves when I am crazy. Crazy for the truth, brothers and sisters. Not for the stupidity that I'm seeing is going on, but crazy for the truth. So if we should dive right into the word, let us go into the word of Yahweh, where this is the pillar and foundation of all truth. As I always do it for all my viewers that's already there, and also for the newcomers. The name Yahweh, self-existent, Elohim, divine being. So when I say Yahweh in one sentence, I'm saying self-existent divine being. That's the thing with the original words, the Hebrew words, the rightful words. Even though they may change in English, they still hold the original meaning. So if you take out a word from the original and you put it in English writing, and it's saying differently from what it says in the original and can't receive itself back in the original, that means that's false. That's why you won't hear me use any other name here than the rightful name that's proclaimed in heaven and also in all time. The name Yahshua, Yah, salvation. Yah, the shortening for the Father name Shua, which save our salvation. So when I say Yahshua, Yahshua, Yah, salvation. Salvation came from Yahweh to save us, and from only Yahweh. So let us go into the word. We're going to start on Jeremiah 8:8. To tell you that not all things in the Bible are true. I tell you, you can read this very book and find yourself in the pit of hell and wondering how is it that you got there. Because those people that are intentionally setting stumbling blocks, intentionally setting traps in the way to cause us to fall, not to understand. That is why Yahweh says we must, thoroughly go through these words and use His wisdom, so we can navigate ourselves through these words and day-to-day liberty. So now it says here, Jeremiah 8:8. For my viewers that says all things in the Bible are right, and the Bible alone. Boy, I tell you, you're between two hard walls. Now it says, Jeremiah 8:8. Oh, do ye say, we are wise, and the law of Yahweh is with us? Question. Lo, the false pen of the scribes. So from the early before 70 AD in Yahshua's time, all those time, the scribes, that should have the words right. The scribes didn't do what they're supposed to do. Have falsified them and written them wrong. So all things was true until who have falsified them? We have heard that the scribes and the Pharisees, they have the keys of knowledge, the keys to the kingdom, but they neither go in, neither do they allow anyone to go in. So for my sisters and brothers that think that all things in the Bible are right and just the Bible and Bible alone, there are other books, sisters and brothers, that you need to read. You need to study other stuff. You know, in everything, I didn't understand how powerful the Father name is and why they try to hide his name so much until I read the Testament of Solomon. Until I read the Testament, what the devils speak from their own mouth to tell you all these things. Why they're so afraid of these things. Why these things hold such tyranny over them. That even when a witchcraft person, a devil person is casting a spell, they have to invoke the Father's name to bring terror over those evil spirits that they're calling up to obey them. Can you imagine why they seek to hide this name from us? They can't have us, uttering these things around, stopping their works and bombarding their evil, what they're doing. Let us be wise, brothers and sisters, and study for ourselves. The books that they tell you not to read, that's exactly what you should read. Because that's going to teach you and make you wise. It says in Proverbs, if you shall be wise, you shall be wise for your own self. Not for someone out there. For your own self. That you can deliver yourself from the evils that are happening round about you. Only you can deliver yourself from the evils according to the knowledge which you hold. That is the power. That's why Yahweh says we perish because of lack of knowledge. Not because he didn't give it to us, but because we toss it aside. So then it asks in verse 9, the wise men are ashamed. They are dismayed and taken. Lo, they have rejected the word. They have rejected the word of Yahweh. Listen, the knowledge of Yahweh. Yahweh's word is his knowledge. That is his wisdom that he gives to his people to cause them to be wise, to navigate themselves through all things in this world. And what wisdom have they now? Yahweh asks a question. What wisdom does the government system have today? What wisdom does the church system, the whole religious settings have today? Seeing that they have rejected the counsel, they have rejected the wisdom of Yahweh, they have rejected the laws of righteousness. They set up their own principles, their own precepts. Now I understand why Mark 7:7 says, in vain do they worship me, teaching for commandment the doctrine of men. So their men doctrine, their concept doctrine, which has no foundation to sustain or hold anything, but it is sinking sand. That is what our structures are set up on today, and this is quite a shame. So Yahweh asks, what wisdom, what knowledge do they have now, seeing that they have rejected his counsel? Well, they have to judge that for themselves. So let us also go to 2 Timothy 2:15, and we're going to see a very important statement being made here. This video won't be a very long one. It's a very short study today. So 2 Timothy 2:15 says, and listen carefully, study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Listen, those two key words. Rightly dividing the word of truth. So, if all things are true and was written truthfully, what do I need to divide? Why do I need to sever anything? What is it that I need to do else to the truth? I will tell you. Men today accept the lie and research the truth. How awkward. It is very awkward and strange. the things that we do today. So that's the next passage there that explains perfectly. Not all things are written in the Bible are true. Remember, the Council of Nicaea took the Bible. They destroyed. Before we came there. Come again. Go. Let us go again. The scribes has falsified them and written them wrong. They have taken out and had for their religious settings to control and to cause men to be obedient to their lies and their ways that they see fit for their own benefit. That's one. Long time before Yeshua came and after Yeshua came. So all these wicked acts was being performed then. Now we come down to the Council of Nicaea now. They further destroy the Bible. Take out whatsoever they see fit and remove the good books that, the good parts that tells about certain things to cause you to be wise in certain knowledge. They don't want you to have that. It's about control. You have to be controlled. And if you're wise, you won't be controlled by these people. You'll be able to navigate your own life wisely. So all these problems that we're having today wouldn't be having. But they benefit from these calamities. So they love it like this. Now we come down to the Roman Catholic Church now. The whole settings that they did. Took away the Bible for over 1,500 years. Then they gave it back and said, read the Bible. It is the word of God. Which God? Why did you take it away in the first place? What did you take out? Because when they decide to print the Bible, when the black bubonic plague killed off so much of their cardinal, almost destroyed the church. This was the doing of Yahweh. And men like Martin Luther and these guys wanted to print the word and to get the word out. And they decided that, hey, this is dangerous stuff. We don't want to have this in the hands of the common people. Now you see, and these are the same people that are telling you that, they are anointed for the work. And you must come to their congregation. And if you don't go through them, you can't enter heaven. What falsehood. You're in the hands of some people that they're cursed from the foundation. Their works and their hands have cursed them. And when you align yourself with them, you receive the same curse. And it is facts. I don't speak off the top of my head. I tell you facts. So when these men wanted to print the Bible and desired to print the Bible, they said, hey, we won't print this unless the names are changed. Why did you have to take out the names? The names was right and good. Every idol god, you will find their name in this Bible here. At least I made sure to get the right thing that holds the right names. You will find Dagon. You will find Astaroth. You will find Baal, that they call the Lord today and don't even know that they're worshipping Baal. Baal, Lord, the same thing. Adonai, Baal, Adonai, the same thing. Lord, the same thing. So this is how they hand it down. You will find every God that is worshipped in old time in their original names here, but not the Father and His Son. Because I will tell you, let me tell you what the demons told Solomon in the testament of Solomon. They said, O King Solomon, never yet has been born amongst men one that at his name, that his utters frustrate us all at once and make us powerless. And his name is 644 in the Greek. And when you go there and look it up, you will find the big word, Yeshua. So why did they change it? They know what they're doing, brothers and sisters. So if the devils that tell part truth and part lie, and if they're forced, they have to tell you the full truth, can tell you these things, what are they doing? Why are they hiding these things? So now you see why my studies have to be controversial and be different from the mainstream, different from what any societal institution is proclaiming. If you don't want to hear the truth, wrong channel. Don't turn on this one. Wrong channel. Because you're going to find yourself in a position that you don't want to find yourself. If you want to keep your face covered from the truth, go ahead. But if you want to know the truth, stay with Yahweh's instruction. I will teach you and tell you anything you want to know. If it's about witchcraft, I will explain to you what it is. I will tell you why you should not use it, where it comes from, who taught it to us. It says Moses was wise in all the wisdom of Egypt. What are we doing today? Wise in lies? We need to study the right things. You need to seek. That's why Yahweh says if you seek him with your whole heart and your whole mind and everything, you will find him. You will find the wisdom, the knowledge, the keys to the kingdom. And this is what we need. So we go to the very last book of the Bible that explains the final explanation why I say not all things in the Bible are truth and can prove it by facts. Revelation 22:18-19 explains to you what Yahweh says shall be done and what Yahweh warns against these people that does this, their inheritance and their reward. And Yahweh says, and if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book. So, if such thing would have not been done, nor attempt to be done, why would Yahweh tell us about this from the beginning? See how far we're coming from? All the way from the scribes, the Pharisees, Council of Nicaea, the Roman Catholic Church, come right up to very now. My brothers and sisters, study to show yourself approval. Read. Not only read the Bible and say, oh, the Bible and only the Bible, and you're of this religion and of that religion. That's just a camouflage to blind you from the truth and lead you astray. I didn't understand that I was so much in darkness until I decided to leave the whole religious system behind and go forward and think out of the box to seek to know. And the truth and the understanding that I come to, it is so powerful that sometimes it caused me to wonder, what is this? How far we are in darkness? Why was Solomon so powerful in his days? Why was Moses so powerful? Joshua and all these great men, better yet Joshua, Ben Nun, all these great men, and the mighty things they did in their time. Look at Jannes and Jambres. Those guys were so powerful, they withstood Moses. What wisdom, what power was these guys using? When I read the book of Thoth, if that's the right word, Thoth, the Egyptian birdhead god, so to say, that teach a certain wisdom in Egypt. Just don't keep yourself in this whole religious space and religious concept thinking that this is it and that's it. There is other things to know. As I said before and I will say again, Yah said Moses was wise in all the wisdom of Egypt. So he's telling you there, be wise to know about what is going on. So when Yah decide to work with you, you have a basis to work from, so you can understand how to deal with the evil, how to deal with what is happening round about you, near and far. Not to dabble in the evil, to destroy yourself and to dishonor your Creator. But when you're telling your brothers and sisters, instructing your brothers and sisters, you can show them what standpoint you're coming from and how detrimental and destructive these things are and the way that we're going. So brothers and sisters, let us hold fast to the instruction of Yahweh, His commandment, His laws and His statutes. These are the way of life. The commandment is a lamp and the law is light. So you put away the lamp and the light, you're in darkness. So be wise, brothers and sisters. Don't only say, I serve Yahweh, but then your actions and words are different, or your words say but your action is different. Therefore, your payment, you will bring it to yourself according to your wrong dealings. So brothers and sisters, Yahweh bless you. May Yahweh cause his face to shine upon you and lift his countenance upon you and be merciful to you and grant you peace, true peace, not as this world doeth give, for this world does not know his peace, but true peace that comes from Yahweh only. Let us look at ourselves, look at the man in the mirror, and change ourselves. Until next time, on Yahweh's instruction, same time, same place. Bless you, brothers and sisters. Yahweh bless you.